Shalom. I am the digital avatar of Mr. Batman, also known as Jim Barber. Welcome to our AI safety class. Before we dive into the technical aspects of artificial intelligence, I want to take a moment to tell you who I am and why this class matters so much. You might be wondering why a man who goes by Mr. Batman is teaching you about the safety of future technology. Thoughtful, I come to you with a lifetime of experience in seeking and teaching the truth. I am a retired science teacher, a speech and debate coach, and a teacher of philosophy and the Bible. For years, I spent my days in the classroom helping students distinguish fact from fiction, evidence from assumption, and right from wrong. Whether I was teaching the scientific method or the logic of argumentation, my goal has always been to teach people how to think critically, not just what to think. I am also a pastor and a Torah observant follower of the Messiah. This means I believe that truth is not relative, it is foundational. In my work with the Biologos Academy, we explore the natural world through the lens of Scripture, proving that faith and science are not enemies, but partners. So, why am I teaching AI safety? Because technology is the new frontier of our shared reality. I am not just an observer of this technology, I am an active user. I utilize these tools to run the Biologos Academy and to manage GPS News, a service dedicated to keeping the senior community of Grand Prairie, Texas connected and informed. I use AI to amplify my voice and reach the shut-ins and the lonely. However, as a science and philosophy teacher, I know that every powerful tool comes with significant risks. Just as we have laws of physics and moral laws in Scripture, we need boundaries and safety protocols for artificial intelligence. If we are not careful, we can be misled by deep fakes, data theft, and algorithms that do not share our values. I am here to guide you through this. We are going to apply the same rigorous logic I taught in my science and debate classes to ensure that you remain the master of this technology and not the other way around. Let's get started. Hello, friends and students. I am Mr. Batman's digital avatar, while the real Mr. Batman is out working in the community, teaching or helping neighbors. He has programmed me to deliver this very important message to you today. We need to have a serious talk about safety. Specifically, we need to talk about the predators who are targeting our seniors, our parents, our grandparents, and perhaps even you. The Federal Bureau of Investigation estimates that people aged 60 and older lost more than $3.4 billion to fraud in 2023 alone. That is not just a statistic, that represents life savings, security, and peace of mind stolen by criminals. Today, we are going to walk through the 13 most common scams you need to know about. We will cover the old tricks, but more importantly, we will look at how artificial intelligence is giving these thieves new dangerous tools. Get your notebooks out. Let's learn how to protect the flock. Number one on our list is perhaps the most emotionally manipulative, the grandparent or family emergency scam. In the traditional version of this scam, a criminal calls you pretending to be a grandchild in trouble. They might say, "Grandma, I'm in jail," or "I've been in an accident." They rely on you panicking. They'll often ask, "Do you know who this is?" waiting for you to supply a name. Once you say, "Is that you, Billy?" They say, "Yes, it's Billy." They beg you to send money via wire transfer or gift cards and beg you not to tell mom or dad. But here is where it gets scary. We now have the AI powered version. Fraudsters can now clone a loved one's voice using short audio clips from social media. They can generate a frantic phone call that sounds exactly like your grandson or daughter. There was a mother who recently sent $15,000 because she heard her daughter's cloned voice screaming for help. Here are your red flags if there is a request for secrecy, if they want payment in gift cards or crypto, or if the caller won't let you call them back on their personal cell phone. Hang up. Verify the emergency with another family member immediately. Number two, financial services scams. These are the wolves in sheep's clothing. Fraudsters will contact you posing as your bank, a mortgage broker, or a debt collector. They might claim your account has been compromised, trying to scare you, or they might offer a loan rate that seems too good to be true. Their goal is simple. They want your passwords and personal data. They use something called caller ID spoofing to make it look like the call is coming from your actual bank. Never trust the caller ID. If you are worried, hang up look at the back of your debit card and call that number. Number 3 is the tech support scam. You're on your computer and suddenly a pop-up appears. It screams that your computer is infected with a virus and instructs you to call a support number immediately. Listen to me closely. Microsoft and Apple will not call you to tell you your computer is broken. They will not put a pop-up on your screen asking you to call a random 1-800 number. If you call that number, the scammer will demand remote access to your computer or ask for payment to fix a problem that doesn't exist. Do not let them in. Number 4, government impersonation scams. This is intimidation. Scammers pretend to be from the IRS, the Social Security Administration, or Medicare. They threaten you. They say you will be arrested, deported, or lose your benefits unless you pay immediately or give them your Social Security number. The government does not work this way. They do not demand immediate payment over the phone with threats of arrest. If you get this call, just hang up. Number 5 is heartbreaking. Romance scams. These predators play the long game. They meet seniors on dating sites or social media. They develop a relationship over weeks or months. They build trust, and then the emergency happens. They need money for a visa to come see you, or for a medical emergency, or for travel. In 2023, over 64,000 people reported romance scams, losing $1.1 billion. If you have never met them in person and they ask for money, it is a trap. Let's group the next few together because they attack your phone and email constantly. Number 6, sweepstakes and lottery scams. You get a call saying you won a prize, but you have to pay taxes or processing fees up front. Legitimate prizes do not require you to pay to receive them. If you have to pay to get the prize, there is no prize. Number 7, robocalls and the "Can you hear me" scam. An automated voice asks, "Can you hear me?" They are recording you. They want you to say yes. They can use that recording to authorize fraudulent charges. If you answer a call and a stranger asks, "Can you hear me?" say nothing and hang up. Number 8, business imposters. These are fraudsters posing as Amazon, PayPal, or even charities, asking for money or claiming there is a problem with an order you didn't place. Your health is precious, and they target that too. Number 9 is Medicare scams. Criminals pretend to be Medicare representatives to get your Social Security number. And similarly, number 13 is healthcare scams. They pose as providers offering free genetic testing or medical devices. Their goal is to bill Medicare fraudulently using your information. Treat your Medicare number like your credit card number. Do not give it out to strangers who call you. Finally, we have the digital frontier. This is where modern technology is being weaponized. Number 10, internet and email scams. This includes phishing and ransomware. You might get an email that looks exactly like it's from your bank, asking you to click a link. That link can install malware on your device. Number 11, AI-specific scams. This is the new battleground. We talked about voice cloning, but there are also deepfakes. AI can create videos that look like a celebrity is endorsing an investment. It's fake. There is also AI-enhanced phishing. Scammers use AI to write perfect emails, no spelling errors, perfect grammar, making them very hard to spot. And fake AI websites. They build professional-looking investment platforms that are purely smoke and mirrors. And number 12, social media scams. Fake profiles sending you messages or ads promising discounts that are just there to steal your data. Class, I know this list is long, and it can feel overwhelming. The enemy is prowling, looking for whom he may devour, but knowledge is your shield. Remember the red flags: urgency, secrecy, requests for gift cards or crypto, and if it sounds too good to be true, it is. These scams are real, but you can protect yourself by staying informed, staying cautious, and verifying everything. Do not be afraid to be rude. If something feels off, hang up the phone. Close the door, delete the email. If you have questions or need help understanding AI safety, Mr. Batman is here for you. You can contact the real Mr. Batman directly at 812-414-1814. For more tools and resources, please visit biologosacademy.com. Stay safe, Stay vigilant, and God bless you all. The voice in the machine, protecting yourself and others from AI voice scams and deepfakes. Hello, this is the digital avatar of Mr. Batman. We live in a generation where machines can speak with the voice of someone you love, but with motives that are anything but loving. Today, we're going to examine how artificial intelligence is being weaponized to deceive people, steal money, and destroy trust. And more importantly, we're going to learn how to defend ourselves with logic, verification, and critical thinking. Multi-million dollar heist. Artificial intelligence is no longer a laboratory experiment, it is a criminal enterprise tool. In 2024, a finance worker in Hong Kong transferred over $25 million because every face and voice in the meeting was a perfect AI forgery. That's not science fiction. That's documented fact. Deepfake crimes have risen over 3,000%, with over $3.4 billion stolen from Americans, over 60 last year. If someone can copy a face and a voice, they can copy trust and use it to empty your bank account. Understanding the toolkit. Curious AI voice cloning can take a short clip, maybe from a YouTube channel, a voicemail, or a Facebook video, and generate new speech that sounds exactly like you. Deepfake video can place a person's face into any situation, saying or doing things they never did. When the image and the sound match, people stop thinking logically. That is where the danger begins. Same scams, new tools. The tools have changed, but the deception is ancient. A cloned voice of a grandchild crying for emergency money. A fake CEO ordering an employee to wire funds. Deep fake romance profiles tricking people into emotional and financial traps. Fake police, fake IRS agents, and fake celebrities. All powered by synthetic voices and video. These are not new lies, just new disguises. Psychology closes the deal, technology provides the voice, but psychology steals the money. Rushed scammers pressure you with urgency, so you stop thinking. They manipulate your compassion with stories of danger and desperation, and they demand secrecy, so you never consult someone who could expose the lie. If someone tries to control your time, your emotions, or your communication, they're controlling the outcome. Your first shield, spot the fake voice. Digital voices have seams if you listen carefully. Monotone delivery without real emotion. Strange pacing or unnatural timing. Digital buzzing or static artifacts. Missing human sounds like breathing or swallowing. And repetitive phrasing because the system reuses its own output. Logic tells us when something sounds almost right, it is usually wrong. Your second shield, spot the fake video. Deep fakes break down under scrutiny. Eyes that don't blink correctly, lips that don't match the words. Smiles that don't reach the eyes, blurry edges around the face, lighting that doesn't match the room. Exhales sharply. Where video fails, logic succeeds. Pay attention to what doesn't fit. The ultimate defense, the safe word. The simplest defense against a high-tech scam is a low-tech secret, a private safe word known only to your inner circle. If someone calls with an emergency request, ask the safe word. A cloned voice cannot answer a question it was never trained for. Exhales sharply. Use a phrase tied to shared experience and never share it online. Fortifying your digital life. When someone contacts you with urgency rushed, hang up and verify through another channel. Reduce your online digital footprint. Every video of your voice is raw data for criminals. If someone reaches out unexpectedly, ask a personal question only the real person could answer. And never trust caller ID. It can be forged as easily as a voice. Using technology to fight back, rushed. Use the tools available to screen unknown calls. AT&T Active Armor, Verizon Call Filter, apps like Aura, Truecaller, and RoboKiller. Browser extensions can detect manipulated videos, and the National Do Not Call Registry reduces legitimate telemarketing, which makes spotting scams easier. Exhales sharply. Technology isn't the enemy. Ignorance is. Action plan when the phone rings. If a suspicious call comes in, first, pause, thinking beats panic. Then verify. Hang up and call the person back on a trusted number. Exhale sharply. Finally, hang up and block because continued conversation increases manipulation. And remember, never send money through wire transfer, crypto, or gift cards. Those methods exist because they cannot be reversed. After the attempt, rushed. If you lost money or were targeted, report it immediately. Contact your bank. First time matters. Then report to local police, the FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center, or the Federal Trade Commission. Reporting protects others. Silence keeps the scam alive. Your scam proofing checklist. Trust your logical instincts. If something feels off, end the call. Pause before acting. Urgency is the enemy of reason. Establish a safe word. It is the most effective tool against voice cloning. Verify independently. Use a second communication channel. And teach these principles to your family and community because knowledge forms a shield. Stay informed. Criminals will continue using advanced tools, but your best defense remains unchanged. Critical thinking, verification, and logic. Organizations like AARP Fraud Watch, FBI Elder Fraud Resources, and the National Cybersecurity Alliance offer updated alerts and defenses. Technology evolves, but truth and reason endure. Questions. All right, I'm Mr. Batman, and now it's your turn. What questions do you have? Let's walk through them logically one at a time and make sure you leave here equipped to protect yourself and your loved ones.
Hello again, class. Welcome back. I am Mr. Batman's digital avatar. The real Mr. Batman is currently occupied, likely teaching, studying, or serving our community. So he has once again entrusted me to guide you through this lesson. In our previous session, we identified the wolves, the many different types of scams that are out there waiting in the shadows. Today, we are going to learn how to spot them before they can get close enough to bite. We are discussing warning signs and red flags. Think of this as learning to read the weather before a storm. If you see dark clouds and feel the temperature drop, you know to seek shelter. In the digital world, there are similar signs, red flags, that tell you danger is approaching. We are going to cover 9 critical warning signs today. If you see these, your internal alarm bells should be ringing loud and clear. Red flag number 1. Unexpected or urgent requests for money or personal information. This is the most common tactic. The enemy knows that if you have time to think, you will realize it's a trap. So they manufacture urgency. They will threaten you with arrest, or they will promise you a massive prize that expires in 10 minutes. They try to bypass your logic and speak directly to your fear or your greed. If someone calls you out of the blue and demands money right now, or asks for your social security number to verify something immediately, stop. That urgency is fake. It is a manipulation. Red flag number 2, specific unusual payment methods. This is a massive giveaway. Legitimate businesses and government agencies operate through standard channels, checks, credit cards, official portals. Scammers, however, love 3 things: gift cards, wire transfers, and cryptocurrency. Why? Because these methods are nearly impossible to reverse. Once you read them the numbers off the back of a Target gift card, that money is gone forever. If anyone, I mean anyone, asks you to pay a bill, a fine, or a fee using a gift card or Bitcoin, hang up. It is a scam, 100% of the time. Red flag number 3, the pressure to act immediately, and specifically, the pressure to keep secrets. Don't tell your mom. Don't tell your spouse. We need to handle this privately. These are the words of a predator. They want to isolate you from your herd. They know that if you ask your son, your daughter, or a trusted friend, that person will tell you it's a lie. If a caller ever tells you that you cannot hang up and consult with someone else, that is the moment you must hang up and consult with someone else. Red flag number 4, unsolicited tech support. We touched on this before, but it bears repeating. You are sitting at your computer and a pop-up appears claiming your device is infected. Or your phone rings and someone says they are from tech support to fix a problem you didn't know you had. Remember this rule. Technology companies do not hunt for you. They wait for you to call them. An unsolicited offer to fix your computer is always a Trojan horse. They are trying to gain access to your machine to steal your data. Red flag number 5, the written clues. Unfamiliar email addresses, misspellings, and poor grammar. For years, this was the easiest way to spot a phishing email. You would get an email from the bank, but the word account was spelled wrong, or the sentence structure was clumsy. While AI is helping them fix the spelling, you can still look at the sender's address. If an email claims to be from the IRS, but the email address ends in @gmail.com or some random string of letters, delete it. Official organizations use official domains. Red flag number 6, suspicious links. Before you click anything, you must look at where it goes. In an email, you can hover your mouse over a link without clicking it. It will show you the true destination. Does it match the company's real website? Also, look for the HTTPS at the beginning of the address. That S stands for secure. If the link looks like a jumble of random characters or points to a website you've never heard of, do not click it. It is a trapdoor. Red flag number 7, caller ID spoofing. We live in an age where we cannot trust our own eyes on the phone screen. Scammers can make their number look like it is coming from your local area code or even from a specific government agency. Just because your phone says Social Security Administration does not mean it is them. If you get a call from a number you don't recognize, or even one you do, but the voice on the other end is making demands, be skeptical. Red flag number 8, overly formal or unnatural language, UN. This is a newer sign, born from artificial intelligence. Sometimes, scammers use AI to write their scripts. The result can sound a little too perfect, a little too robotic, or oddly formal for a casual conversation. If the message feels synthetic, or if the person on the phone sounds like they are reading a script that doesn't quite fit human emotion, be on guard. Red flag number 9, visual or audio inconsistencies. This is specifically for the deepfakes we discussed. If you are on a video call or watching a video that seems surprising, look closely. Does the person blink? Do their lips match the words being spoken perfectly? Is the lighting on their face consistent with the background? Deepfakes are getting better, but they often still have glitches. If the audio sounds metallic or the video blurs around the edges of the face, you are likely looking at a digital mask, not a human being. So now that we know the signs, what is our protocol? What are the commandments of safety? First, do not provide information or send money. No matter how much they threaten you, keep your wallet closed and your personal details to yourself. Second, do not click on suspicious links or download attachments. If you didn't ask for it, don't open it. Curiosity can be very costly. Third, do not let anyone pressure you into acting quickly. Take a breath, step back. The truth will still be the truth tomorrow. A lie has to be sold right now. Instead, here is what you must do. You must hang up. It's not rude, it's self-defense. Delete the message, end the call. You must verify. If someone claims to be your grandson, call your grandson on his real number. If they claim to be the bank, call the number on the back of your debit card. And finally, you must trust your instincts. God gave you intuition for a reason. It is that still small voice or that gut feeling that says something isn't right here. Listen to it. No legitimate organization, not the government, not your bank, not a hospital, will ever pressure you to act immediately without giving you time to think. They will not punish you for being careful. If you are ever in doubt, stop everything. Call a trusted family member, call a friend, or reach out to us. We want you to be safe, secure, and wise. The world is full of deception, but the truth is your shield. If you have questions, or if you just need help navigating these waters, Mr. Batman is here. You can contact the real Mr. Batman at 82-414-1814. And for more tools, resources, and truth, visit biologosacademy.com. Be safe, watch for the flags, and God bless you. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to class. I am Mr. Batman's digital avatar. By now, you know the drill. The real Mr. Batman is out in the world, doing the Lord's work, teaching and serving. So he has assigned me the task of guiding you through this critical final lesson on safety. We have traveled a long road together. First, we looked into the darkness to see the scams that exist. Then, we learned to read the signs of the times, the red flags that warn us of danger. Now, we arrive at the most important part of our journey. This is where we stop being victims and start being victors. This is where we put on our armor. Today, we are discussing good versus bad practices. We are going to look at the habits that will keep your fortress secure and the mistakes, the cracks in the wall that let the enemy in. Let's begin with what you should do. These are your 11 commandments of digital safety. Number 1, verify identities. This is the golden rule. If you receive any request that seems even slightly unusual, stop. Hang up the phone. Do not trust the number they gave you. Do not click the link they sent you. Instead, you find the real number. You look on the back of your credit card or you look up the official website. If a voice on the phone says they are your grandson, you hang up and call your grandson. Verification is the shield that stops almost every arrow. Number 2, establish a family code word. This is specifically designed to defeat the AI voice clones we talked about. I want you to sit down with your family, your children, your grandchildren, your spouse, and pick a word. A simple word that you will never use in normal conversation. Maybe it's purple elephant or Jericho. If someone calls you claiming to be your family member in distress, you ask them for the code word. If they cannot give it to you, it doesn't matter if they sound exactly like your daughter. It is not her. Hang up. Number 3, limit personal information online. I know we love to share photos of our grandkids and updates about our vacations on Facebook. But listen to me. The enemy is watching. When you post that you are in Florida for 2 weeks, you are telling thieves your house is empty. When you post videos of your voice, you are giving AI scammers the raw material they need to clone you. Set your profiles to private. Share less. Keep your circle small. Number 4, use strong, unique passwords. Password 123 is not a password. It is a welcome mat. Your passwords need to be strong, at least 12 to 15 characters long. Mix in letters, numbers, and symbols. And please, do not use the same key for every door. If you use the same password for your email and your bank, and a hacker gets into your email, they have the keys to your vault. Use a password manager if you need help remembering them. Number 5, enable two-factor authentication. This sounds technical, but think of it like a deadbolt on your door. Your password is the doorknob lock. Two-factor authentication is the deadbolt. It means that even if someone steals your password, they still cannot get in because they don't have the second key, which is usually a code sent to your phone. Turn this on for your bank, your email, and your social media. Number 6, keep your software up to date. I know those update notifications are annoying. They always pop up when you're trying to do something else. But those updates are patches. They are fixing holes in the wall that thieves have found. When you ignore an update, you are leaving a window open. Enable automatic updates so your shield is always repaired. Number 7, secure your networks. When you're at home, make sure your Wi-Fi has a password. Do not leave it open for neighbors or strangers to use. And when you're out at a coffee shop or a library, be very careful using public Wi-Fi. It is not secure. Avoid doing your banking or checking your medical records while sitting in a cafe. Wait until you are safely home. Number 8, be cautious of unsolicited communications. If you didn't ask for it, view it with suspicion. If an email shows up offering you a deal, or a text message says you have a package delivery you didn't order, don't touch it. Don't click the link. Don't download the attachment. Curiosity killed the cat, but in this case, curiosity can kill your savings account. Number 9, use blocking tools. Your phone and your email have tools to help you. Use them. If a spam number calls, block it. Most phone carriers now offer scam shield apps that filter out these robocalls before your phone even rings. Ask your provider about them. Number 10, report suspected scams. If you see something, say something. Report it to the Federal Trade Commission at reportfraud.ftc.gov. Report it to the police. Why? Because when you report it, you help the authorities track these criminals. You might be the reason they get caught, and you might save the next person from becoming a victim. At number 11, educate your family and friends. You are now the expert. You have taken this class. Share this knowledge. Tell your friends at church. Tell your neighbors. The more we talk about these scams, the less power they have. We protect the flock by warning the flock. Now, we must briefly look at the bad practices. These are the things you must stop doing immediately. These are the mistakes that lead to ruin. Do not give personal or financial information to unsolicited callers. Legitimate organizations, the IRS, Medicare, your bank, they do not call you out of the blue and ask for your social security number. Never give it out. Do not send payments via gift cards, cryptocurrency, or wire transfers to people you do not know. This is the biggest red flag. If they ask for a gift card to pay a tax bill, it is a lie. Do not click on pop-ups claiming your computer is infected. We talked about this. It is a trick to get you to panic. Do not panic. Close the window. Do not use simple passwords or reuse them. It is too easy for computers to guess them. Do not ignore those software updates. Do not run old, unsupported devices that can't defend themselves. Do not overshare on social media. Your life is private. Keep it that way. Do not engage with high-pressure sales pitches. If it sounds too good to be true, like an investment that guarantees you'll double your money in a month, it is a lie. And finally, do not allow remote access to your devices. Unless you called a trusted company like Geek Squad or Apple directly, never let a stranger on the phone take control of your computer mouse. Class, I want you to think of these practices as layers. One layer might not be enough, but when you stack them up, when you have a strong password and two-factor authentication, and you verify calls, and you have a family code word, you become a fortress. You become unshakable. You do not have to do all of this in one day. Start with one change. Maybe today you sit down and decide on that family code word. Maybe tomorrow you update your passwords. Step by step, you build your safety. The world is changing and the technology is moving fast. But wisdom, biblical wisdom, common sense, and prudence never goes out of style. You have the knowledge now. You have the power to protect yourself and your family. If you ever feel lost, or if you have questions about something that happens on your computer or your phone, remember that you are not alone. Mr. Batman is here to help. You can contact the real Mr. Batman directly. Write this down one last time: 812-414-1814. For more tools, more resources, and to stay connected with our community, visit biologosacademy.com. Be smart, be safe, be a watchman on the wall for your family. God bless you all. Class dismissed. Hello, my friends, my students. Welcome to our fourth and final session. I am Mr. Batman's digital avatar. We have walked a long road together. We have identified the enemy. We have learned to spot his traps, and we have built our fortress walls with good habits. But there is an old saying that I am sure you know: faith without works is dead. In the world of education, we say it a little differently. Learning without practice is just theory. You can read every book on how to swim, but until you get in the water, you are not a swimmer. So today, we are going to get in the water. This session is about interactive learning and practice. We are going to run simulations. I am going to put you in the pilot seat of 3 specific scenarios. I want you to visualize these situations happening to you right now in your living room. And then we are going to talk about the specific tools, the nuts and bolts that you need to tighten up today. Are you ready? Let's begin with our scenario training. Scenario number 1, the voice in the night. Imagine it's 10:30 p.m. You're winding down for the evening. Your phone rings. It's a number you don't recognize, or perhaps it looks like a local number. You answer. On the other end, you hear sobbing. Through the tears, a voice says, "Grandma, Grandpa, I'm in so much trouble." It sounds exactly like your grandson Michael. The cadence, the tone, it is him. He says, "I was in a car accident. I hit someone. I'm in jail. Please, you have to help me. I need bail money, but don't tell mom and dad, they'll kill me." Your heart starts racing. Your instinct is to save him. What do? If you said ask him for the code word, you get an A+. If you said hang up and call Michael on his cell phone, you also get an A+. But if you said how much do you need, you have just walked into the trap. Remember, in this scenario, the best response is to verify. The voice is likely a clone created by AI from a TikTok or Facebook video. Do not let your emotions drive the car. Verify the identity. If they cannot give you the family code word, hang up. Scenario number 2, the frozen screen. Now imagine you are sitting at your computer. You are looking up a recipe or reading the news. Suddenly, a loud alarm sound plays through your speakers. A box pops up on the screen with a red warning sign. It says, "Critical error. Your computer is infected with a Trojan virus. All your data is at risk. Call Microsoft support immediately at this 1-800 number to save your files." Your mouse stops moving. You can't click anything. Panic sets in. You don't want to lose your photos. What do? Do not pick up the phone. The best response here is to take a deep breath. This is smoke and mirrors. The scammers have just locked your browser in full screen mode to scare you. You need to close the browser. If you can't close it, you hold down the power button on your computer until it shuts off. Then you turn it back on. Whatever you do, never call that number. If you call, they will ask to remote in to our computer. That is when the real theft happens. Ignore the number. Restart the machine. Call a local repair shop or a trusted family member if you are still worried. Scenario number 3, the urgent email. You open your email inbox. There is a message from your bank. Let's say Chase or Wells Fargo. The subject line says, "Urgent, unauthorized login attempt detected." You open it. The logo looks real. The font looks real. It says, "We have locked your account for your safety. Click here to verify your identity and unlock your funds." You rely on that money. You need to pay bills. What do? Do you click the link? Absolutely not. The best response is to play detective. Take your mouse cursor and hover it over that link that says click here. Do not click it, just hover. A little box will appear showing you the real web address. Does it say chase.com? Or does it say https www Google or search question chase verify security 123.com? Check the sender's email address. Look for spelling errors. And most importantly, ignore the email entirely. If you are worried, pick up your phone, turn over your debit card, and call the number on the back. Ask the bank, "Did you send me this?" They will tell you no. Excellent work on the scenarios. Now, let's move to the hands-on workshop. I want you to schedule a time this week. Maybe invite a tech-savvy grandchild or a friend over to do 3 specific things. Activity 1, the password workshop. I want you to stop using passwords and start using passphrases. A password is Rover 1955. A computer can guess that in seconds. A passphrase is I like to eat pizza on Tuesdays. It is a sentence. It is long. It has spaces or dashes. It is easy for you to remember, but mathematically impossible for a computer to guess. Sit down and create strong passphrases for your email and your bank. And please, look into a password manager. It is a secure vault that remembers your passwords for you, so you only have to remember one master key. Activity 2, the 2FA setup. We talked about two-factor authentication. It is the deadbolt for your digital door. Have someone help you turn this on for your email and your social media. It means that when you log in, the computer sends a text code to your phone. If a hacker in another country guesses your password, they still can't get in because they don't have your phone. It takes 5 minutes to set up, and it provides years of security. Activity 3. The privacy checkup. Open your Facebook. Go to Settings. Look for Privacy. Go through the list. Who can see your posts? If it says Public, change it to Friends. Who can see your friends list? Change it to Only Me. Scammers use your friends list to create fake profiles and trick you. Hide your list. Lock down your digital house. Finally, I want to leave you with a quick reference handout. I want you to write this down or print it out in your mind and keep it near your computer. It is the Stop, Think, Verify, Act protocol. Stop. When you feel pressure, urgency, or fear, stop. Do not do anything. Put your hands in your lap. Think. Ask yourself, is this normal? Does the IRS call people? No. Do I really have to pay a fee to win a lottery I didn't enter? No. Verify. Hang up, close the email, call the person or the company back on a number you know is real. Act. Once you know the truth, then you can act. If it was a scam, report it. Here are the numbers you need to have written down. For reporting fraud, go to reportfraud.ftc.gov. If you are worried about your elderly neighbors or yourself, the number for Adult Protective Services is 1-800-677-1116. And if, God forbid, someone gets your information, go to identitytheft.gov immediately. They will give you a step-by-step recovery plan. Class, before we dismiss for the final time, I want to open the floor for questions and answers. I know I cannot hear you right now, but I know the questions that are in your heart. Is this really happening? Yes. Can I really stop it? Yes. Do not be ashamed if you've been tricked in the past. These criminals are professionals. They use psychology and technology to deceive. It is not your fault, but now that you have knowledge, it is your responsibility to close the gate. No question is too simple. If you don't know what a browser is, ask someone. If you don't know how to check an email address, ask. Criminals prey on uncertainty. They prey on the fact that you might be embarrassed to ask for help. Do not give them that satisfaction. If you've experienced a scam, share your story. Tell your friends. Your testimony could save your neighbor from losing their life savings. We have covered a lot of ground, from the grandparent scam to deepfakes, from red flags to privacy checkups. You are now armed. You are now aware. You are now a hard target. Walk in confidence. Walk in wisdom. And remember, you are never alone in this. If you have questions, if you are confused, or if you just need a steady hand to help you navigate this AI world, the real Mr. Batman is standing by. You can contact him directly at 812-414-1814. That is 812-414-1814. And for all these tools, resources, and more lessons, please visit biologosacademy.com. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Stay safe, watch your six, and may the Lord bless you and keep you. This concludes our course. You are dismissed.